Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and Dawntrail Early Access is this Friday. It feels like it took forever to get here, and yet it feels like it got here pretty quick at the same time. However, there's been a video I've been just kind of neglecting making before the launch of Early Access, and given that we had a post here on the Load Zone a few days ago, sorry, I was playing Elden Ring, I figured it was about time I made it. Now, if you have been around for a Final Fantasy XIV expansion launch before, then you should know everything in this video. It's just about the early access code versus the actual game registration, which is not as intuitive as many people may expect. But granted, if you've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for longer than about 15 minutes, then you're probably used to the account registration and all things account related being kind of wonky in the first place. However, very important if this is your first expansion to understand how to actually go from early access to the full release, because your early access code is not enough to cover your entire Dawntrail experience. It's only half of the equation. Now, fortunately, like I said, they made a post here just reminding people to put in their pre-order bonus code. So first, what is early access? Just you're able to play early. All content's available in early access. I've had to say this a lot, but early access is just launch. It really is. Like, if you were planning on playing it, you probably pre-ordered and you're probably playing on Friday or at least during that weekend. But it's, for all intents and purposes, launch. All jobs, the first several Extreme Trials, MSQ, we're just waiting on stuff like the Raid, which is a couple of weeks later. And that will begin, as it says, at Friday, June 28th at 2 a.m. Pacific, before its official release, Tuesday, July 2nd, which they didn't even bother putting the time for because it doesn't matter. So beginning of early access, redundancies right there. Now, early access will end on Friday, July 5th at 11:59 p.m. with the region of your Square Enix account determining the time zone. North American accounts will adhere to PDT, European accounts adhere to GMT, and Japanese accounts will adhere to JST. Users on Windows, Mac, or Steam will need to register the full Dawntrail registration code before this time to continue playing. So your early access code only gives you access to Dawntrail until that time, at which point you need to have had the full code put in. And this is always where there's a bit of confusion, because a lot of you, well, as of this video, probably don't have it yet. This video is coming out late evening in North America on the 23rd. And you'll start getting codes on Monday, June 24th, as it states right here. Monday, June 24th, we will be distributing Dawntrail registration codes via email to customers who purchase Dawntrail either standard or digital collector's edition from the Square Enix store. Code distribution will be performed sequentially, so in the order that people actually pre-ordered, so it might take a bit of time until you receive your code. However, we are beginning the process early to ensure that customers receive their codes ahead of the official launch for Dawntrail. Now, the button to enter the Dawntrail registration code will not appear until July 2nd. So this code that you are getting starting Monday, June 24th, you need that to play Dawntrail after Friday, July 5th. But you can't put it in until 8 days later. Yeah, like I said, Square Enix account management. But you're going to need to do that. And if you do not, then, come that Friday, then you won't be able to play Dawntrail until you actually do this. Please be mindful about spoilers. We don't need to worry about all that. Now, you might also be wondering about your actual launch stuff, your Cruise Chaser mount from the Collector's Edition. That will come when you register this code. So you won't be receiving your Cruise Chaser, your Arc mount, and the remaining minion and other rewards. You won't be receiving those launch rewards until July 2nd when you put in that code as well. So use that as your motivation to remember if you've got a Collector's Edition. But every single expansion, I make this video, and every single expansion, come that Friday or Saturday right afterwards, somebody always asks me why it says they cannot play Dawntrail. They do not have it registered to their account. This is why. Do not forget this. Put it in your calendar. Put it in your phone. Put it someplace you'll remember to do it, even while you're busy with life or playing Final Fantasy XIV during early access. All right, editing this in afterward because I totally forgot to mention it. If you're on PlayStation 4, 5, or either of the Xbox consoles and you just purchased Dawntrail through those respective stores, then all of this has already been applied to your account and doesn't need to be done at all. So don't worry about it. So this has officially been my PSA. And with that, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, especially if you've got friends who will be going into Dawntrail for the first time. And I will see you in early access. I'll probably make a few videos this week, preliminary patch notes, state of the realm, a handful of things, but all the same, I'm going to wish you all a happy early access, I'm just going to end the video. This isn't going well. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.